Welcome to our 13th annual Veterans Salute on this gorgeous day. We couldn't have asked for better weather. Thank you for being a part of this very special event where we at Chippewa Manor show our respect and gratitude for all those who gave so much for our country and whose service has impacted each one of us so greatly. This event started years ago to honor those who live and work with us here at Chippewa Manor. Today we have 15 veterans living, staying, or working on our campus. Two new gentlemen join our ranks this year, Elmer Boos and Donald Grayley. Each one of these folks has a unique and special story of their experience. I invite you to read all of these stories of service and sacrifice. We have them displayed here today, and they're also available on our website at chippewamanor.com. Over the years, we are proud to have grown our program to involve and honor the greater Chippewa Falls community. Chippewa Manor is dedicated to demonstrating our commitment to celebrate veterans, especially to the youth in and around Chippewa County. Last year, we created a giant greeting card, which is also on display here today. We asked local students and community members to join in with us on the project. The card holds close to 1,000 messages to the veterans we know and those we wish to thank. The card is back here today, so all those joining us for breakfast could enjoy it. And since our program last year, the card moved around our community to ensure as many veterans as possible could see it. It was on display at the Public Library, Mason Shoe, the Chippewa Falls Visitor Center at Irvine Park, and the VFW. One of its many stops was the lobby of Northwestern Bank. Jerry Kuhl, the Senior Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Northwestern Bank, told us that he was proud to host the Veterans Tribute Card in their bank lobby. He said that we treasure the sacrifices made by our men and women in uniform, and we are honored to showcase the tribute card to our customers and community. The tradition of involving the youth in our celebration continues this year. Chippewa Manor sponsored a poetry contest through our local high schools. The contest asked students to write about what it means to be a veteran. It was moving to learn their perspective and see what the next generation has, that they have a great appreciation for the sacrifice of those who served in all branches of the military. Russ Valbush, a resident of Chippewa Manor since 2010, who himself is a Korean War veteran and published author, was given the difficult task of choosing the winning entries. We are excited to have the contest winners here with us today to share their poems. Please join me in welcoming these talented authors to the podium. First up, we have Harper Sweeney. Harper is a freshman at Chi High, and her English teacher is Amanda Hepner. Her poem is entitled Angels of Life.
Angels of Life. I see a child play with angels of life. A line of green plastic soldiers lay on a grave marked by an honorable flag. Such a child has yet to learn how such toys represent people who seem to be angels sent. Their halos marked by 3 colors. Blue, the color of our tears. Red, for all the bloodshed. White, for all the light in the pain. A flag of such honor, we pledge to it every day, taking a stand for those who can no longer. Such glorious angels of life allow me the right to learn, to speak, to write, to justice, to freedom, from the rights of their own, given up for all our own, so we may live a better life, even if it may cost their own.
Thank you, Angel. Harper. Next up, we have Angel Potts. Angel is a senior this year at Chi High, and her English teacher is also Amanda Hebner. Angel's poem is titled, A True Hero.
A true hero. He said there'd be honor. He told tales of heroism. His office was so inviting, decorated with valor, and a soon-to-be soldier bought it. Every word. This soldier fought through boot camp. He tore through their challenges. He became a man at that ripe age, 18. At least, that's what he's told. That recruiter said he'd be a hero, but a hero is supposed to save. They didn't tell him he'd have to watch the life leak from an enemy 8-year-old's 80-year-old eyes. They didn't tell him of the cities he'd shatter with a single blast and be forced to pick through the pieces of the inhabitants left behind. They didn't tell him of the miles through active mine-filled fields, wingmen slung lifeless over shoulder. They didn't tell him of the warpath carved deep into his conscience, nor the death he'd constantly be knee-deep in. They didn't tell him he'd be sent home full of darkness, turning to the bottle by his bedside to drown the demons filling his head. They didn't tell him the horrors that would wait for him every time he closed his eyes. And they didn't include the barrel they would fire right betwixt them. They couldn't tell you what they did, what they felt, what they thought. But you can find them a reason to stay. Welcome them home.
Thank you, Angel. Trenton Smith is the next winner we'd like to honor today. He's asked me to read his poem called Veterans Haiku. We knew and loved them, gone and lucky to have known, family, friends, and brothers. Countless brave souls lost, good people gone in this life, but not forgotten. Veterans sacrificing a piece of their soul so we have freedom. Respect veterans, impossible to repay, forever grateful. And finally, I would like to invite up to the podium the author of the winning poem in this year's contest, Cole Deruin. Cole is a senior at Chippewa Falls High School, and his English teacher is Amanda Hebner. Cole's poem is entitled, I Am Free.
I will never know the sacrifice. I will never see my life flash before me. I will never have that family. I will never jump out of a plane into bullets zipping by in a cadence of hell. I will never have to see what your eyes have seen. I will never have the same mental pain, or walk the same mountains or dig the same holes. I'll never train the same or even hurt the same. I will never have to stare down the grim reality of death with one eye and shoot with the other. I won't even have to eat the same food. So thank you. I will always be thankful to the men and women that you call brothers and sisters. I will always be thankful to the heroes no longer here to fight those battles. Because of you and all of them, I will always be grateful. Because I will always have freedom.
Thank you, Cole. A thank you to all the students who submitted works, to their teachers, and to their families for supporting their education, their love of country, and their creative spirit. I need to extend my sincere thanks to the Chippewa Manor team who worked behind the scenes to put this program together, with a special thank you to Rose Frederick. Thank you to those who contributed to and supported this event, including Quick Trip, 4 and 5, WWIB, and Moose Country Radio. To our talented musicians today, Carl Trapani and Andrew Mundenak, Leroy Jansky and the members of the Patriotic Council, the volunteer pilots that will be performing the Missing Man flyover, Rick Frederick, Mike Pope, Joe Bovey, and Rick Bovey. And to all the men and women who are now or have ever been in service to our country. Thank you.
This is also a spiritual event when we acknowledge the hand of God overshadowing America and its veterans, and for the noble causes that they risk their lives. We give thanks today. Would you bow your heads in prayer with me? Lord, today we are truly grateful for every veteran who has ever served to protect our nation. Men and women of every age, from every walk of life, have hazarded their lives to provide for us the freedoms that we are so grateful for. Bless each and every one of our veterans, those who have been wounded, those who have lost their lives, their families now take under your hand of mercy. Protect us again, we pray, and God bless America is our prayer this day. Amen.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We're recording this program so you can watch it on our website on Veterans Day. So thank you all and have a great day.